On a dietary note, one thing that I would recommend everybody do, um, start cutting back on the sugar that you drink, that you consume. Maybe less Cokes, less Gatorades, Powerades, things of that nature. Me personally, right there, gallon of water. I try to drink at least a gallon of water a day. But even if I get, a half gallon to three quarters of a gallon of water a day, I notice that I feel different. And you will too if you just start, substitute in just a half gallon a day to start with. Cut back on, the number of sweet tea, of Cokes. There are plenty of alternatives out there. Um, I firmly believe that contrary to what many things have been put out there, um, sweetener alternatives are healthy in modest amounts, of course. When you hear studies talk about how they're cancer causing for, aspartame and other things of that nature, usually that's in super high quantities. But if you substitute a regular Coke, for maybe a Diet Coke or a Coke Zero, start out with that. They've just about, I honestly can't really taste the difference between a Coke Zero and a regular Coke anymore. But I'm happy with a Coke Zero or a Pepsi Zero or a root beer zero or even a Mountain Dew zero, things of that nature. So there are other options out there other than just water. But I would like for everybody to focus on um, drinking more water. Three bottles of water for every Coke that you drink, something along that lines. Mix it up so that it doesn't get boring, so that it doesn't get stagnant, so it doesn't feel like work. And then, but make that a habit. Continue to do that. Continue to focus on that, and then eventually it will become second nature for everybody.